My name's Tony Hudson. I live and work in western Montana. I was born in this state during the earthquake in 1959. I am gravely concerned about the virus and its spread in our state. So I wrote this letter hoping it would reach our governor. The letter is as follows. I awoke this morning knowing I had to do more. I am a native Montanan. My family owns a small restaurant that employs 25 or 30 people and a small cattle ranch. As our restaurant closed and cattle prices plummet, I have spent the last weeks reassuring my fellow Montanans that all would be well by trying to make sure they had all they needed and implored them to do the same for their neighbors. As our governor encouraged social distancing and shut down schools and businesses, again, I assured employees and friends all would be well. After all, Montana is sparsely populated with a very low rate of infection. With social distancing, schools and businesses, sunshine on the way, Montana was going to win this battle in short order. While all of this could have been true, it will not be. I watched in disbelief as the spring break party continued in Florida, California, and other party hotspots. After a passionate verbal display on the rampant irresponsibility of these individuals, partiers and providers alike, my daughter called this a rant. She also made me aware that some of these kids would be returning to Montana to mingle through our community at will, spreading COVID-19 like glitter everywhere they go. This is catastrophic for Montana. There is only one way to solve this. We must close the borders and airports to non-essential travel. I have spent most of Tuesday pleading with health officials, politicians. While none disagreed with me, none had answers. As of Tuesday evening approached, I realized things were getting worse as I saw many motorhomes from Washington and California at truck stops in Missoula and Lolo. These people are trying to leave highly infected states. So at this point, anyone reading this letter gets it. So what do we know and what do we do? Unlike the flu, a seemingly healthy person can shed and spread this virus for weeks. This shutdown in our state will not end as long as COVID-19 carriers come to your doorstep. If your home is Montana, and lucky you, come home. You must self-quarantine. Commercial traffic must continue. People need food and supplies, and livestock must be cared for. In closing, I leave you with these few thoughts. Only the governor can close the border. And while I'm praying he will do, please call his office as well as other elected officials as we must close our borders. Last and most important, be respectful of the people answering the phones, as well as your fellow Montanans. They are just as fearful as you. May God bless us all. Tony Hudson. Since the time of writing this letter and sending it out, our governor has ordered a shelter in place. Without closing the borders, Mr. Governor, there is no way that we will ever get in front of this virus. People continue to come here. We can shelter up for weeks and open our door to carriers, to infected people. It will not end. Please lead on this matter. Close our borders. We know how to do it. Every fire season, we close borders with the National Guard. We close roads. No one will do anything but applaud you for this effort. If you are watching this video, I am begging you, please call any elected official you know, or at a minimum, pass this on. We must close our borders if we are going to have a state. Thank you for your time.